got some feelings.
Hey guys, welcome back. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. My name is Amanda and I'm so happy to have you join us today. So today's video is going to be a short and sweet one. This is our typical nighttime routine. Now I can't say that we do it every single night. There's definitely nights we go to bed without doing any cleaning at all, but we try to get as much done as we can because it does set the tone for our day the next day. Also adding sanitation into tonight's routine because Asher is sick. He's got a fever and congestion. We're not really sure what he's got right now, so we just want to kind of get rid of all of those germs and get the house back into a clean and healthy state.
I've kept inside. Tell me your reasons for leaving me behind.
So I don't really like using Lysol on the kids' toys, but I don't really have a better option at this time. If you know of any more organic sanitizers, let me know in the comments below. I would love to give it a try. I do have Jaws Cleaner disinfectant, but I'm not really sure if that's approved for kids' toys and things like that. Not that Lysol's probably even approved. I also don't know how well the Jaws Cleaner disinfectant actually disinfects. I need to look into that and see if there's like some studies on it. So I go through with Lysol after I get everything kind of positioned and I spray it down. I also am watching a show right now, so I put some TV on. Zach is out of town at a conference training thing, and so with the sick kiddos and him gone, I'm very much looking forward to this time to myself. So I'm kind of doing everything as quickly as I can so I can have as much downtime before I go to bed myself. But anyways, so after I spray everything down, I'm going to go ahead and wash the toys that I sprayed with Lysol so that way those chemicals are not sitting on the toys for the boys tomorrow. And as far as the stuffed animals and stuff go, I don't really have a better way to clean them. Unfortunately, they cannot be washed in the washer, so I end up just kind of spraying them with Lysol and I'm just going to let them air dry the best I can so that tomorrow or the next day they can play with them.
I've got something I don't need to hide. Struck by lightning, you and me collide. I'll keep swimming right across the sea.
So the house isn't incredibly dirty at this point. I usually try to spend the time that they're napping or down times whenever Rowan's playing and Asher's sleeping to pick up any of the messes that occur throughout the day. This just helps keep things from piling up, so that way my nighttime cleanup is a lot faster. So thankfully, even though we've got sick kiddos and everything feels crazy, I didn't have all that much to clean up, so that definitely made things better. However, I am having to scoop and reach as best I can underneath the couch. Rowan was sticking Play-Doh cutters or like cookie cutters underneath the couch and I could not get to them, but there was a whole bunch under there. Eventually I did get them, but yes, that was definitely a pain.
Won't stop dreaming of what we could be.
So I did get my master bath organizers in. However, I am going to return this little thing here. I was not happy with the quality. It was very flimsy. It was almost like a little kid's makeup organizer. It was just that really cheap, flimsy plastic that didn't fit right. And so we're going to return that. And I did go ahead and order a different type of organizer, and I'm actually really excited about it. I think it'll look good. So keep an eye out because I do have a master bedroom or master closet organization video coming soon. And so I look forward to that because my bathroom definitely needs it. I have a very simple system currently and it's just not working for us. So hopefully I'll have that up soon for you guys to check out.
I used to be ashamed, alone and just afraid, in misery. But I'll leave it all behind. I've got a brand new mind when you're with me. I've got something
Okay, so this is our little kitchen helper. I am spraying it with Jaws Cleaner's disinfectant. The only reason I didn't use this on toys is because I'm not super familiar with it, but and I don't know just how much it disinfects, so that's why I used it on the kitchen cleaner instead of the toys. But it smells really good, so that was definitely pleasing. I'm going to let it sit though, however, while I do the dishes, so that way it kind of kills any of the germs, and then I'll respray and wipe everything down.
I'll keep swimming right across the sea. Won't stop dreaming of what we could be.
I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you. I promise, now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you.
All right, and here's his toys. So just gonna toss them in with some Dawn Power Wash and kind of just do a really quick like rinse off in the water, get the best I can, and then I will let those air dry tonight so that way they're ready to play tomorrow, because Rowan has to have this giant T-Rex to play with or he gets upset. He loves this thing. He's obsessed with dinosaurs. That's his thing right now. And so if it's not clean, he will not be happy.
Fight with you, I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break at any moment and shatter your insides. If you read my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you.
I sanitize Asher's bottles. These are actually bottles from the night before. I didn't unload them and put them away. So here I am loading the freshly washed bottles to sanitize as I go to bed, and the other ones will go back into their storage. So I really enjoy this little baby Brezza sterilizer. I use it consistently. It keeps things a little bit more sanitary, and it's really easy to use. So I do that every night, and then the next morning usually I'll put them together and put the bottles away. And then here I am again with the kitchen helper, going to wipe it all down. I sprayed it one more time, and it needed it anyways, just because it was very grimy from just things collecting. It gets stored over by the trash can too, and sometimes things will fall from the plates onto that instead of on the trash can or in the trash can, and it just makes a mess. So it was due for some good scrub down.
Now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you. I would rather lie. I would rather lie. I don't wanna fight.
I'm going to prep everything for tonight. We do these little prepped containers for formula. Asher gets like a little dream feed of like 3 ounces every night, And then that's our little water warmer. He doesn't have to have warm water, but it does kind of keep him in a more solid sleep, especially when we wake him up for the dream feed at like 10. And then if he wakes up in the morning, he'll go back to sleep. I feel like a little bit easier when the bottle is warm. It doesn't wake him up as much, so that's what we use that for.
I would rather lie to you. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry.
Now I'm going to go through and I'm sanitizing the surface, as well as then following it up with some multi-purpose Jaws cleaner. There's some of my bathroom organizers that you guys will see later on. So it felt really good to wipe everything down, knowing that there's, a bunch of little germs going around. So that was satisfying for me.
I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I
know. So now the last thing I'm going to do is unload the dryer. I fold towels and blankets and stuff as I pull them out because it doesn't take very long, and usually the loads are very small. So I'm going to do that and then move everything from the washer over to the dryer before starting the load of laundry for Rowan's sheets. He had an accident on the bed, and unfortunately it was everywhere. It was not just pee, so as you can imagine, the sheets needed a very good clean. So I will get that all taken care of, and yeah, so lots of laundry today.
I'll just make you cry, and I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time, and I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I would rather lie. I would rather lie. I don't wanna fight. I would rather lie to you. I'm honest, I'll just make you cry, and I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie.
Okay, now that the laundry's done, we're gonna go ahead and vacuum the floors, get that all picked up. That should be the very last step before I finally get to relax. So I want to go ahead and mention that at the end of this video, you're going to notice that, actually you even notice it now, that I do not get everything picked up. So I don't have, the entire island completely spotless. I still have laundry in the laundry room floor. My desk still has a ton of stuff on it, and that's okay. My goal was not to do a deep clean. It was not to get everything perfect. It was just to get some things checked off of my list and declutter the space at least, 50%. And I feel like I accomplished that. I feel like my living room looks good and the island is so much cleaner than it was 20 minutes ago. So I definitely think that if you are looking to do a nighttime routine, set a goal for yourself. If you have a hard time with that, maybe it's just simply going through and picking everything up off the floor. Maybe you don't vacuum, maybe you don't wipe any surfaces, but it's just simply picking up the items off the floor. If that is something that you can do, that alone can make you feel so much better the next day. So find something that works for you and then build on that. If you have the time, add more to your nighttime routine. But this is what works for me, and my goal is not perfection. My goal is to just have everything functional and ready for me the next day. Alright guys, that's it. My space is clean, it's sanitized, it feels so good. Now it's time for me to go get comfy on the couch, pull up a show, and then I'm going to do a little bit of computer work to prep this video for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I really greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Choose to get those notifications so you know whenever I upload a new video. I really appreciate it. Also, I do have an Instagram page, so check me out there to see a little bit more of what goes on in my day-to-day life. So thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day.